Today we are going to be trying to survive on $1, which is 39 birr. In my attempt to understand the true cost of living here in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, I made it my business to try and survive on $1. And today you're going to do that by cooking, because you never go wrong with cooking. I'm just from the shop and I got myself noodles at 15 birr, boiled water already. So I'm going to cook this and we enjoy. So as other people are eating luxury, as we can only afford noodles. So we'll wait for this to simmer. So as the noodles continue cooking, I'm just going to prepare tea. I wanted to buy bread, but I was like, bread is 5 birr to 7 birr. If I buy that, I'm not sure what the day has in store, and we still have a long day. So let me save my money. Right now I'm going to make tea and noodles, and we eat that for breakfast stroke early lunch. Before this, I've not eaten anything, and yeah, let's have a good one. I'm actually excited for this challenge. So doing such challenges really get me out of my comfort zone, and I get to enjoy a different perspective and also learn and understand how expensive a place is. So today I'm excited. I'm going to enjoy this happily, gracefully, and enjoy. In the meantime, as I enjoy my noodles, I'm going to go on an application called Couchsurfing. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, and you can get free accommodation. So I'm going to hop onto that and try and look if I can get free accommodation here, at least for tonight, and then we can see. So many things can come out of meeting new people. I also have suggestions of people who now have been connected to me through my friends. So if I also get connections from friends, I will see all the possible possibilities for me to spend today with only $1 and not necessarily be requesting or begging for food. Can I tell you, I think in Ethiopia, it's hard for you to die hungry, because Ethiopians are very hospitable. So like they will give you food like everywhere you go, even like in hotels, restaurants, people are eating there, and then someone is like, welcome, and you're waiting for your own food. So at least I'm not going to try that, but if worst case thing happened, I will just go to a restaurant and sit next, and then when someone invites me, I'm like, oh yes, thank you very much. Anyway, I'm joking. So let me enjoy as I continue stirring recklessly and eating my noodles. After traveling to different countries, you get to learn that noodles is one of the safest thing that you can buy, especially if you're not used to the meal in that area, and you're also not sure how to maybe order food in restaurants and such things. Or it is more convenient when you just want to be in your place, easy to cook and very fast. But I really want to change in my next challenge of how to survive on $1, because this buying noodles can become a comfort zone, and so this is the last time I'm going to buy noodles as we survive for $1. Otherwise, don't judge how I use my fork and my spoon, as was commented in some place. The main goal is to make sure the food is coming from my plate to my stomach, whether using my hand or using my fork or my spoon, regardless. After finishing eating, one of a good friend invited me for us to go and take a tour of Addis Ababa, explore the city and see how changed or different the city is. So we took the taxi, which is called in my country matatu. It's pretty affordable. For a short distance from where I stay to Bole, Addis Ababa is like 4 birr. I paid 4 birr, and we're here. Best thing for you to do if you're surviving on $1 is just come in town, take a random walk, experience the place. But I'm taking you to a place where you can get to see the church, which is free. One of the most valuable places to visit here in Ethiopia. The Orthodox Church in Bole is one of the biggest churches here in Ethiopia. It was recently made and it even acts as a landmark. So therefore, anytime you are in Bole area, whether you're surviving on $1 or you just came to stick around, this is a good place to hop on and see the beautiful architecture and a calm place as people come here to pray and to meet their rituals in relation to church. Of activity, just come to the church, learn the history and just stories in relation to Orthodox and all that stuff, and you will thank me later. In one of the many things that Ethiopia is famously known for or is historically known for is out of their religion, and therefore coming to the Orthodox Church, regardless of which place it is, you get to learn of different practices that they have and the different things that they get to do, which I have actually shared some of these in my other videos as we were celebrating the ceremonies that come together with being a Christian here in Ethiopia. If you're trying to survive on $1, definitely that means you might be really having a very tight budget. And unfortunately, close to the church, there are many people who are homeless and they are requesting people to give them money and all that kind of stuff. Sorry to say, but it is a good place also to get peace and not be troubled if you can draw your peace from the concept of God and all that. So it's a good place and you get to see other people who are praying and just trusting in God, and you appreciate nature. There are birds around. It's a good chill place that I would recommend anyone to visit whenever you're in Ethiopia. So we are here with a well-found tour guide who has offered to explain to me the whole story behind here. You can introduce yourself, please.
Okay, my name is Thomas. In fact, I'm from Ethiopia, but I've been in Kenya.
Yeah.
So we are here with in the beautiful church called the Holy Savior. In Ethiopia, like Trinity is one of the basement of the faith,
Yeah.
So we believe Holy Savior is the three saint from one of the saints, like Trinity means one in divinity and three in body. So this is one of the three body, call it Holy Savior.
Yeah.
Like Holy Savior means, I hope you understand the word is in English, like we're saved in the cross, or it is in the other name of Jesus Christ. So as well we are here in the church.
Yeah.
This church is one of the biggest churches or the biggest cathedral in Africa. It's really very amazing, stunning, especially inside.
Yeah. If by chance you meet any Orthodox person, you will realize that majority of them are very passionate about their church and they will want to explain to you all the details about this place, their different beliefs and all that gist, which is actually interesting. At least it kept me occupied and it gave me a whole activity to do, which was pretty for free. After I could not spend any more time in the church, it was time to leave and find something else to do. So we crossed over the road, which is actually very close to the church. Opposite the church here in Bole, you meet Edna Mall. So we crossed over to Edna Mall for us to go and explore the mall and see what the mall has to offer. Now, one big mistake that I did is I did not carry my mask, and for me to be able to go to Edna Mall and see what Edna Mall has to offer, I had to actually buy a mask out here, and that deducted my price that I had not accounted for, and it got for around 10 birr. The mall has different interesting activities to do, but as of now and today, we are low on budget and we can't afford anything else to do here at the mall apart from entertaining ourselves, from watching other people as they enjoy with the games, and of course, a good view won't hurt anybody. With the knowledge of how low my battery was going, I decided to take a walk to my couch surfer. Luckily, I had found one couch surfer, but they lived like a long distance away from Bole. Oh,
It is 6 p.m. I am so tired. I have been walking for such a long time and I still need to keep walking because I have like 10 more minutes or 15 more minutes to walk. That was like 45 minutes from where I came from, and I hope I'm not going to get lost. At least, you know, we have Google Map, you know. Yeah, but right now I'm just trusting my guts because somehow I remember all these places. Yes, and
Yes.
whoopsie. Okay, talk to you when I get home. So guys, I don't know if you can see, but this is so unbelievable. This is going to be my night tonight, and I'm very, very tired, grateful, and I found a good host. Let's also go for dinner. The main reason I did this video is to share with you that where there is a will, there is a way. And if you really want something so bad, you can find out a solution to it. That is it for today's video. I hope you learned a trick or something you didn't know, or at least you got entertained by this video. I will see you again in my next one. Bye.